Okay, welcome to my first unboxing video. Here we're going to unbox the equipment that we have for this lab. Okay, first piece of equipment we have, I'll turn it over to this table here, where we're going to set up everything. Okay. All right, so first thing we need is a scale. So we need a scale. The scale is going to be used to measure the masses of the strings. So we're going to be using that to measure masses of strings. Right there. We need said strings. We need a light string and a heavy string. So we're going to use this thicker green string as our heavy string. And we're going to use this fishing line as our light string. Notice how much thinner it is. Okay, so that's fishing lines our light string. We're going to need meter sticks to measure lengths of strings and lengths of the vibrating portion of the string. Then we need the thing that's going to create the vibrations. But first I'm going to pull out these masses. These masses we're going to hang off the end of the string. They're going to provide us with our tension. And now we have the setup. So we have this frequency generator. This is going to generate the frequencies. It's going to vibrate this here and over this pulley. So I'm going to attach the pulley to the table over here. The greatest table in the world. Okay. This needs to go. Oh, do it over here, I guess. Plug this in. And now we need to get our string. So let me see. Okay. So we're going to start with the light string. So I'm going to measure the length of this light string. And we need a bit more than a meter. Scissors. All right, so I'm going to measure lowercase letter L. Lowercase letter L is the length of the whole string.
And this is the light string, right?
Yes, this is the light string. Okay. So lowercase letter L. Over here. Down. Lowercase letter L is 145.5 centimeters. And I'm going to estimate the uncertainty in that as 0.5 centimeters. Because of the way I had to fold it back over and measure it, I couldn't measure it directly. It's longer than a meter, and my meter stick is only a meter. So instead of using the half a millimeter, I'm going to say it's half a centimeter. It's just an estimate. So it should help you with a reasonable estimate of that. So now we have the mass. Mass this. There's a moment I'll also bring you over. So, oops, sorry, not gonna work. Because you can't see from there, bad angle. But it says 3 decimal places, it places with a mass. So I just put this thing on here. And what I got is, can you see that? No, nope, nope. Oh, yeah, you can. There you go. 0.423 grams. And that's plus or minus 0.001. With the digital instrument, remember it's the last point. Okay, so 0.453 grams. That's that mass. Now, just so I can avoid it in the future, I'm going to go ahead and do the heavy string. The same 2 measurements. I know what I'll do. Get some paper. So light string, the L, 145.5 centimeters. And lowercase letter m, 453 grams. Okay, so this is what you should have so far. Now I'm going to go ahead and do the heavy string. Okay, maybe get a little bit less of it, I don't know. Oh, sorry, didn't show you what I was doing. So what I have here is I have 140 centimeters. And 1.991 grams. We use the same uncertainties that we did before. Okay, so here's the data for the heavy string. So this is across the top. This is in the second column.
Professor,
Yes.
Would you be able to hold up after this the data for the light string? Okay, thank you.
There it is. All right. All right, so now we're going to start making some waves. So put this up here. All right, that's going to be okay. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to clamp this down here and set up the string. So I just start with the light string. There you go. And I just tie a knot here. And then I'm going to tie this over the end here. And I have way too much string, so I'll just back this up. And I'm going to try to make this line up as well as possible. Now this thing does tend to move, so I'm going to clamp it down. Let's see if I can do this. This right there. There we go. All right, so now we're going to choose a capital letter M. So we're going to choose a capital letter M. Capital letter M, let's go with 150 grams. So the way I do this with these hanging masses, I just take the 50, hang it off at the end of the 100. That gives me 150. And then all I would do is I would tie it to this other end and hang it over the pulley. Let's see, I want you to see kind of everything. It's going to be hard. Back area, perfect. So you can kind of see everything. Okay, you can see that, you can see that. See this? I think I'm supposed to move this closer. Yeah, let's move it closer. Okay, see that? So what I can do is I can just kind of tie a loop in this end over here. All right, and now we're ready to take data. So I'm going to hang this off the end over here. Get some tension in the string. All right. So now we're going to look for loops. So let's see if I can get rid of some of this stuff. Because you're going to be doing the looking. Okay, so I turn this on. And I'm going to turn up the amplitude a little bit here. And what I want to do is I want to find a frequency where the number of loops is 2. So I want to find a frequency that has the number of loops is 2. Let's put the loops in the middle. Okay. All right. So here we go. So I'm going to go lower here. You see the number here? Okay, so if I look at the number of loops there, okay, I can actually see that there are 2 loops. Let me see if I can help you out a little bit with that. Maybe if I set something up with like a darker background here. Yeah, there we go. Right. Because I would need it under. Uh-oh. That won't work. Is that helping there? I hope so, but that helps better than this. Let me see if we can find another door.
I think that the frames per second, like on the camera for the laptop, is going to make it hard to see the actual.
Yeah, what'd you say? I'm sorry.
I think that like the frames per second, like that our cameras are capable of, is going to make it hard to see the actual.
Oh yeah, the waves anyway. Yeah. Well, I'm just thinking it's a black. It's a light wave color against the lighter table, so it's kind of hard to see it. So it kind of helps here. I'm just trying to help you out a little bit.
Yeah, the black makes it a lot better.
Yeah. That's what I get. I should have used the black string. I'll have to do that next time. I'll know to use the black string. Or I get a black table maybe. All right, there we go. All right, so now you can see that there's 2 loops here. Now I actually want to find the best 2 loops that I can. So I'm going to adjust this frequency until these loops are kind of the best, the biggest and the best. So I'm going to turn this up one and kind of play the Price is Right. See if is it getting better or is it getting worse? Are they getting better or worse? Well, those are more stable. Okay, but those are lower. Those are bigger. Those are bigger, but they seem to be less stable. All right, let me see if I can adjust it. Now I got a fine tuning here that I can use. Ooh, there's some nice ones. Even better. No. Oh, see what I mean? So now I'm going to go up. Ooh, see what I mean? So now I'm going to look for subtle differences here. And that's about as good as we can do. So we just read the frequency right off this thing for n equals 2. So for n equals 2, in the table you're going to fill out, the frequency is right here. Okay, so that's in hertz. So just write that number down. And for those of you who, to make sure you're still here, write that number in chat. Tee-hee-hee. Don't take off. Come back. Oh, it's a 7. That's a 7. Sorry, that's a 7. See? It's over here. You can't see this? Oh,
I
okay.
can't see it either.
Oh, you can't? Can I move it over here maybe? Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay, oh, I'm sorry. Some of you don't have the wide screen like I have here. Sorry. Yes, that's it, Brianna. So I try to move it closer, but it. Can you move it a little closer? I'm trying here, people.
That's great. Thank you.
Okay. All right, so now I'm going to adjust it again, and we're going to look for 3. So 3 is going to be bigger than 2. So 3. So I'm going to turn this up to get more waves. Here we go. So first thing what happens is the 2 gets destroyed. Oh, so the 2 goes away. And then the next good waves, there'll be some weird ones in here throughout. But the next good ones will come at 3, when we get 3 nice ones. So, yeah, I seem to be getting something. Ooh, there we go. Okay, so right here you can see I got 1, 2, 3 nice ones. So I got 3 decent ones there. Let me try to do some fine tuning on this, but I think that's the best we could. Nope, that made them go down. Okay, all right, so this is where I got 3. This is where I got 3. I'll try to put it in the middle there. There's a decimal point right here. So it's 3 digits and a decimal point. So type that up in chat. The first one, there's an 8. Yeah, there you go, 118. And the other thing that happens is as soon as this cord touches it, watch. It's like shaving, you know. There, that's a little better, right? Let me go for quality.
Yeah.
All right. All right, let's do it again. Now we're going to look for 4. Here we go. We destroyed the 3 first. And it looks like we're trying to get 4, but no. Now, the reason why you can hear this is that we've got all these things that are moving at 151 hertz. So this is 151.0 hertz here. And we've got so many moving parts that it's unfortunately not that quiet. Now, I got to change this just a little bit, so don't use 151 until I can figure this out. Because for some reason, that one is not. All right, well, that's as good as I'm going to get. Okay, there's a subtle thing that I'm trying to do here, which is why I'm going to choose this frequency. This thing is not supposed to be vibrating itself. In other words, this metal part is supposed to vibrate the string. So if you were here live, I could explain this to you, this little subtlety here. The problem is that at certain frequencies, the thing starts vibrating itself like this, and it gets involved in the waves. Okay, we can't have that, but or we can if we have to, and we have to. So this is the best one for 4. So I got 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is 154. So 154 for 4. There you go. All right, so let's go 5. Oh wait, oh no. I'm sorry, this is even better. Take that for 4, 158. Sorry, I changed it. Is the person that asked me if I was going to put the video online still in chat? Type something in chat if you're still there.
Anything?
Oh, No, I didn't see anything. No, this is for 4. So in other words, we changed the one from 4. I had to work around a little bit, and I finally got this one. Okay, so this is 150. So we started at 151, then 154, 158 is the best one we can get here. So we're still on 4. If you look at this, 1, 2, 3, 4. They're nice and stable, and I don't have that funky sound. So let's go for 5 now. Here we go. See, these off frequencies will do that. So try to get a frequency that doesn't go. Now these ones are a lot harder to see, but I do have 5 of them. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is the one for 5. It's 199. 199 for 5. And now we're going to go for 6. That's 6. All right, this is as 6 as this can get. I pick it off to show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can't see them from there because the string, the loops themselves are too small to see from that distance. Grab you, put you over here. You can kind of see one of these things. See, that's how small the loops are. Back up just a little bit. Can you get a good place where you can see it? I don't know if the camera's even picking it up. You can barely see it. You can barely see it. There's a place node here and a node here. You can barely see those. So yeah, it's too hard to see. Sometimes nothing beats being live. But hey, what do you do, right? So anyway, this occurs at 240.1. The active length. We have not measured that yet. We have not measured the active length of the string. All right, are you ready? The active length of the string is the length of the string that's vibrating. So it's from here to here. So it's from the pulley to the place that vibrates. So I just grab a meter stick and measure it, turn this off. So when I measure that, I got 87.5 centimeters for capital letter L. So and I'm going to estimate the uncertainty there as 0.5 centimeters. All right, you ready? All right. So now, what's next? Well, we did the light string. So now we have to do the heavy string. There you go. You want to do the same thing we did before? Thank you. I'll tie this here. So hopefully these will be easier to see because the string is thicker and you know, the background is better. So hopefully these will be easier. I want to use a bigger mass over here. In fact, let's see. Oh, let's pull this one. What's this one? 500 grams. Yeah, so we're using 500 grams. So our capital letter M for the heavy string is going to be 500 grams. Now, since I'm using the exact same setup here, and I did not move this, and I did not move the pulley, since I did not move this for the pulley, the active length of the string is going to be the same for both of them. So that's our active length right there. Okay? So at least one thing's the same, the active length. All right, so I'll tie this on here. Woo, 500 grams. Woo. Maybe I should use more. Should I use more? 1,000 grams? No? Yes? No? Okay. I'm sorry, I've been too safe lately. I gotta play some things dangerously, right? Oh, you know, I've been too safe. You wear your mask, you wash your hands, and there we go. All right, so we're gonna go back and we're gonna look for 2 again. All right. Turn it back on. This thing always starts out at 100. So you can see this is kind of around where 3 is, so I'm gonna turn this thing down. Find 2. Oh, this one's much better. Look at that. Okay, so this is our 1 for 2. It's right here. I'll put it up close. That's our 2. Yes. Ready to go for 3? See, I can even tell whether it's better or worse. Okay, these subtle changes aren't helping much, so go here, this one. Okay, those don't matter. Right, this is what I got for this. Yes. All right, ready for 4? This one looks pretty good. So I got this for 4. Okay, here comes 5. Okay, I think that's pretty stable. All right, now we're going to go for 6. Gonna mess up the 5 first. Wait. Okay, I can barely see them, but they are there. Here's our 1 for 6. Okay, I'm going to pull you off and show you these. If you can see us, maybe see a couple of them. You can kind of see a little bit better than you did before. Trying to see there's a loop there, there's a loop there, there's a loop there, loop there, loop again there. 6 is hard to see. All right, that concludes the unboxing and data taking video. So next we're going to look at our analysis.